We're going to do a little leg workout today. Fully clothed, you'll be pleased to know. Again, just want to show, I don't mind doing these, quite enjoy doing these, but we're going to do them just to show how efficient workouts can be. They don't have to be, they cannot be 3 hour, fucking hour and a half, I don't know, whatever, hour even, 45 minutes even, they can't be. We ain't designed, we ain't good enough, we ain't strong enough. We can't concentrate enough. We can't concentrate enough to do them for that long. So, short, brief, intense sessions is what we're after, guys. I swear by it. I absolutely swear by it. All my people buy it. Oh, fuck. All my people buy into it when they fully understand the physiological, but more importantly, the fucking head reasons why we do short workouts. So, today's legs, which is brutal. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do the session and that's it. So people can duck in and out. Excuse me. No holds barred, nothing hidden, nothing staged, nothing, no messing about. This is how we do it. Simple. I mix it up. I start with the leg extension. I always do a couple of sets of nothing just to get the brain ready. Not just the body, just get the brain ready for what's coming. Just don't believe in junk sets. I don't believe in doing lots of unwanted, unnecessary, time-wasting stuff. You know, we're just trying to get it done. A little rest in between. It's not minimal though. It's not rushing. I have enough rest that I'm ready to go again. You know, we don't waste time. We don't short it either. We don't cut it short. Okay. Like I said, I do sort of two sets of nothing. 2 sets of nothing really, just to get the brain going. And now we start going into the working stuff. You know, so one set now, just to get us ready. It's like a 70%, and then we straight in for the full one. So we're starting to work now. Starting to put a bit of work in. Okay. So we're building up now to the 1 set that counts. This is the only one that counts. So I won't be talking doing this one. The principle is always the same. We work, but we do the 1 set, because we can concentrate for 1 set, we can switch in, we can dial in for 1 set. We can't dial in for 4 or 5 sets and do them properly and with a bit of purpose and a bit of intent. We're just not programmed that way. You know, we're not athletes, we're not professional athletes. We got life. So, me now, we're going to go ahead and do 1 set, and that's it, just 1 set. Warming up, get this 1 set done. This is the one we take past the point. Again, bit of a burn. It's fine, it's fine. Legs not going to fall off. We've got more. This is the bit that people miss. Short sessions have got to be earned. Done. Short sessions have got to be earned. They're not freebies. We have to put the work in. What we can't do is just fluffy circuits. They don't work either. Quads warmed up with a leg extension. Now leg press. Again, all basic stuff, guys. Anybody that's trained for a while will know you can't reinvent the wheel, or if you are, why? This stuff is basic stuff. Okay. Again, usual routine. I'll do a set just to get the idea of the machine. The idea, keep yourself wedged in the pad. You don't want your lower back, not even moving an inch, you know, protect your lower back. So whatever your range of motion is, that is it. What we don't want to be is doing that So all the strain goes in the lower back. It's the only thing I'm ever paranoid about in the gym is lower backs, for sure. Again, the weight, guys, is irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant against how hard we're working. It's effort and intensity. Because I'm talking through this, I probably wouldn't do maximum weights today. Because when I'm training again, without sounding a bit too heavy, if I'm training, it's all switch off, headphones on, and I'm out of there. Obviously, I'm talking to explain bits, but you get the idea. Again, I'm not fidgety, but I always have a walk around during the set, just to have a little bit of a get rid of the waste products out of the legs, and just to recover. Helps the recovery process. So I always have a little walk around. Like I say, won't do maximum weights today because I'm not concentrated fully because I'm doing the video, but we're going to be about 90%. Okay, one more. And then again, the purists might say I'm coming short, but again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. For me though, coming shorter means I just keep my back in that stable position. I'm never going to compromise my back just to prove that I can move the weight a bit further. Never ever do that. So last set of these, and we move on. Again, I'll take a little extra recovery because it's the big set, and with leg press you're using every ounce of your body, not just your legs. So I tend to take a little extra, whatever I need to recover to go properly. Don't rush it and I don't cut it short, just whatever I need. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 minutes when you're building up to the real big stuff. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Okay. You'll find I put my hands on my knees on this one. It doesn't help. I can't push with my hands, but it just helps with my head that I'm thinking I've got a little bit of extra backup, you know, by putting my hands on my legs. So, okay, this is the one that counts. Staying down for a minute, because you're upside down, use a lot of oxygen there. Again, just probably going at about 90% today, because I'm talking. I can't fully concentrate and talk, so that's the only difference. Everything else is the same. Without going for maximum weights and stuff, because obviously I'm not concentrating fully because I'm doing a bit of talking, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. So, that's quads done. Although you can't do quads without doing glutes and hamstrings, you can't isolate one fully. So now we move on to quads, glutes. 3 exercises here. Again, probably won't hit maximum, but the principle is exactly the same. So we're going to go in now for like a seated leg curl. First set, again, even though I'm fully warmed up, a little set of something just to get the groove, just to get the pattern of what we're going to be doing. That's all, no more. Okay. You notice I don't do high reps. I don't do 15, 20 reps when I'm warming up. Again, I don't see the value in doing junk sets. You know, doing junk reps, junk sets. It's all about doing the most efficient for me. You know, I love this stuff. But we can only work for 30 minutes, 40 maximum. If it's busy, you may have to waste 5 or 10 minutes, you know, waiting for machines and all the rest of it. But if you've got a clear run, you know, 30 minutes is more than that. This isn't going to take 30 today. So, second set now, bit more weight on, just building up. What I wanted to take away though from these little sessions is the control of the form. So we're not dropping, there's no momentum. Safety, absolutely key. But we're trying to isolate the muscles we work in, not lift weight. We're not weightlifters. We're trying to work the muscle. We're trying to stimulate the muscle. We're not power lifters whose job is to move the weight from A to B as much as possible. That's not us. That's mere mortals. We're here to train to hit the muscles that we're trying to work. Not lift the ego. Sorry, these sessions are a little bit straight because of training, and I like to be just sort of in the, I know we're not at full pelt, but in the zone. Okay, last set coming up. But again, I just want to demonstrate to people how basically I keep it, how efficient it is, and the principles of how I keep it that efficient and that basic. You know, like I said a million times, if a routine looks complicated or intricate or looks amazing, somebody's made it up. It's made it up. All I'm doing is pushing things and pulling things, and with legs and with arms. That's all I'm doing. That's it. There's no more. We can reinvent the wheel all day long, or we can do the work and get the results. Two choices. Okay. Done. Whew. Okay. Moving on to the next one. You notice, guys, we're not rushing. Nothing's rushed. It's not a circuit. We're not here to, break any freaking speed records. We're here to do the work. So, okay, next one up for me is, I like a stiff leg deadlift, we call it. Those are my thingies. Stiff leg deadlift, keeping the work in the quads and glutes. Girls, we all want nice glutes. Everybody, no, not just girls, that's what I'm talking about. Geezers as well. We all want nice glutes. We want to look good, we want to feel good. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So, again, for me now, everything's warmed up. So we're only going to do 2 sets. We can do 1 set. We're going to do 1 set to get the groove, and then we're going to go and do 1 set all out, and that's it. It's very important though, because we're going to be bending at the waist to make sure that we keep that back super straight. Arched, not straight, arched, to protect the lower back. It's the only thing I'm ever paranoid about, lower back. So, okay, stiff leg deadlifts. It's exactly what they say on the tin. Feet together. Stretch down, just past the knee, top of the shin, protecting that lower back, back straight, pulling up with the glutes. So stretching your glutes and hamstrings all the way to the back of your knees, all the way down. Job done. Okay, 1 more set. Like I say, we warmed up, we fully warmed up. So why would we do 3 or 4 more sets? Because all we will end up doing is just counting the reps, counting the sets. So I'm not going to use straps for this, so I'll fail a little bit earlier. But again, the principle is exactly the same. I would probably have about 20 kilos on. Irrelevant. 20 kilos more, which is irrelevant if I was concentrating fully. It's irrelevant. It's about how hard we work. The weights, sets, reps. Again, people will argue, but it's different. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's no good doing 35 sets, 36 sets or something if they're all half-assed. It doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't mean we compromise and do weights that are so heavy, so out of our range that we put ourselves in danger. That's not what we're doing either. Everybody works an inch past their comfort zone, not a mile. We're working an inch past. What can you do? That much, right? We go an inch more. That's how the body reacts and changes. Not by putting it under so much stress that it can't cope. Our form goes to shit and our back is compromised and everything's compromised. It's not. This is about pushing the body that inch further. Okay, last set of these. Yeah, fatal mistake. Fatal, a bit dramatic. But, using a weight and pulling with my glutes and my legs, big muscles, and holding on with my fingers, doesn't equate, so I should have used the straps. But you get the principle. That's all I want to demonstrate today. Okay, for me now, I'll do one more exercise and then a brutal finisher. So I'm going to do a dumbbell RDL, which, if anybody watched the bikini videos, I think that was either yesterday's, I think it was yesterday's. Yes, yesterday's. That's the dumbbell RDL. So we can do the same again, 2 sets, and then we're going to do a finisher, and that's it, we're out here. Okay, so I will put straps on when we get to the silly stuff, because I didn't just for that, and it showed. Okay, so again, no jug sets. We're now straight into working sets, okay? So, RDLs, they're a variation of what we've just done, but a little bend in the knees this time, and we're pushing back. Squeeze those glutes. You know, it's not 8 o'clock at night, so we've been very politically correct. Easy. Okay, one more set. Let's get the straps on this time. Stop being a dick. Again, ignore the weights. Ignore the weights. Just look at the intensity and the effort being put in. That's all we want. That's the only thing we measure. You know, we can measure weights, we can log them, and I do, but that's down the line. Right? What we want to measure is how much effort we're putting in. If we're leaving a bit in the tank, we've got more to go. So we're going to go one more set. So I'm going to strap in. This is it. Last big one, and we've got a finish up to do, and we're done. You see me, we're in. Okay. Last set then. Again, same form, slow the way down, and then drive up through the glutes. We're not pulling up with the body, pulling up with the legs. So stretch. It's that one done. Again, heart rate's up. Putting the effort in. That's all we want. Effort. Effort and consistency. Keeping it brief allows us to be consistent. So, one more to come now. Just recover from that. One more, all out, and we're done. We're out here. I'll put it over here so we can get the angle of what I'm going to be doing. So all the work's done. All the work is done. And all I'm trying to do here is just to show, I think everybody should hit the gym. Clearly, I think everybody should go to the gym at all ages. All ages. In fact, when we get to our age, it's more important than ever. But I want to show that it doesn't have to be torturous. It doesn't have to be, oh my God, overwhelming. It's not complicated. It's just doing the work. So, we're going to go now. 1 set, each leg. Elevated split squats to failure. Not heavy. So, foot up on the back, on a bench. And we're going to be in there. Working every glutes, quads, hamstrings, everything. So we're just going to go until I literally can't do any more. Each side. Then I drop the dumbbells. You can see by this point, there's not a lot left in the tank. And that's the point. That's the point. So, other leg, you know, I don't even know how many I've done then, I don't care anyway, to be fair. That is that. I don't even know what the time is. 28 minutes past 9 according to the clock. I don't know what time it started. I would have done on leg day a 10-minute walk maximum on the treadmill to start. But I've been doing stuff this morning, so I was okay with that. So it would have taken 35 minutes, including that. And I'm not trying to downplay it either. I'm not trying to go, oh, this is all you've got to do. No, if you're going to work short, you've got to work hard to get the results. And that's it. That is how we structure a leg day. Nothing fancy in that. Nothing complicated. No intricate rep ranges and schemes. Sod that, nearly swore then. Get in there with a plan. Follow it. That's it. That's the leg done. Done a chest one the other day. I'll do these because it's easy to do. But like I say, all I want to take away is how efficient they can be, how quick they can be, how effective they can be to allow for consistency and sustainability, and how much fun. Can you imagine now though? Headphones on, I got stiff little fingers, blasting in my ear, gone to the world. Man, then we hit it. Right, today can only be a good day, can't it? Adios.